Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this morning? Happy Tuesday to you. Yes, it's an early morning for me. So today I am having my Victor Valley Women's Club that I am a member of. And so each one of us are supposed to bring a meal for today, I guess you could say, for our luncheon. And so I decided to go ahead and make meatballs, turkey meatballs to be exact. So if you've seen my previous video where I made meatloaf, it's basically the same recipe. So you put your ground turkey, right? You go ahead and use 1 egg. And remember, I showed you guys this before. The breadcrumbs, I used the plain ones by Progresso because I'm going to season up my ground turkey, right? So I seasoned it up with onion powder, garlic powder, Lawry seasoned salt, Italian seasoning. Let me show you my Italian seasoning. By Stone Mill. And I get that at Aldi's, okay? A little black pepper, and that's pretty much it. Now, the only difference with my meatballs that I do differently than with my meatloaf is I put a little cheese in it. So this is by Good Gather. It's the Mozzarella Provolone Classic blend. And so that's what I put in my meatballs. As you can see, they're rolled up in their little balls and whatnot. And so they're ready to go in the oven. But I wanted to get on with you just to show you how I would make my meatballs. Because I don't believe I made meatballs yet on the channel. Even though I've done it on my Facebook page, my Facebook cooking page, I haven't did it on the channel per se. So I wanted to get on and show you guys, basically how it looks before it gets in the oven and what the ingredients are to put in your meatballs. Now, people do it different ways. I've seen people where they mix half parts ground beef with ground pork, or half parts ground turkey with Italian sausage. It's totally up to you. I stick with this because it works for me. And just like my meatloaf is juicy, my meatballs are as well. And they stay the mold that I put them in. And so that works for me. Although I do change up the recipe here and there. And maybe sometimes instead of breadcrumbs, I use oatmeal, dried oatmeal in my meatballs or in my meatloaf, okay? So that's your business, right? You could change it up how you want it. Add here, take away there. That's what cooking is all about, right? So I was up like 5:30 this morning. And normally that's my normal time to get up, between 5:30. I don't think I could sleep past then, because even when I used to work my corporate jobs or what have you, before I was an entrepreneur, that was normally the time I would get up to, because I had to be to work at a certain time. But so that stuck with me. And then I was also a bus driver. So as a bus driver, you have to be at the yard early. And so that was what it was. As a bus coordinator, that's what I had to do. But anyway, it's about 6:45 now, so I'm going to go ahead and put my meatballs in the oven. And normally I would say cook time or bake time is between 45 minutes to an hour. You just got to check and make sure with your meatballs, because it's also dependent on how many meatballs you made. So like today, I have rolled up about 30, somewhere around there, 30, 31. So my cook time might be closer to the 45-minute range than the hour range, right? And you have to also take into account that this is ground turkey. So turkey cooks a little bit quicker than, say, a ground beef or, you know, maybe a pork or something like that, okay? So that's basically all I wanted to share with you guys this morning. I hope you guys have an amazing day, an amazing rest of your week. And I'm probably going to get on once I take the meatballs out so you guys can see the finished meatballs. But I hope you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. So from Charlie's kitchen to yours. Bye-bye, everyone.